live. We are live. 12 hours of general crushing. Can I last that long? I don't know. Joey, first, you beat Z. What's up, John? Trying to look at my screen. It doesn't. Usually it tells me how many people are in here, but it's not doing that. Getting ready for the long haul. Tyler, hello to you too. Trying to eat before we start. Thomas, nice to see you, buddy. How's it going, Mark? Menon? What's going on? We're just getting rolling here. Getting all my settings set up. Frank, Dante, everybody's piling in. Nice. Oh, that's why I can't see. When I go like that, I can see all the details that I need to see. It's because there's a white card right here. Ha ha ha. It blocks my screen. Just gotta move them around a little bit, make everything better. Any dope Lorianos? Yeah. I'm trying to think. When did I see one? Oh man, where did I just see? I got one. I can't remember what it was out of. Hit that like button. Let's get it going. 134. Wow, that'd be good, Mark. Yep. Keep the phone plugged in. Get them all plugged in. Get that power flowing because we're gonna need it. Rob, you're here. Thank God. 12 straight hours of Bowman draft breaks. Buckle in. I'm just kidding. That would cost me several mortgage payments. I have had some coffee, but I strategically cut the coffee out about 3 hours ago. I don't want to be getting up to go to the bathroom every 10 minutes. Yeah, I know, Joey. 2 boxes of draft is a mortgage payment. Well, John, we filled a break, and I'm just waiting for the cards. Here's the weird thing. This is kind of funny about these cards. So I waited the last possible minute to buy the cards because usually I pre-order them, but it seems like they're more expensive when you pre-order them these days. So I wanted to wait and see if I could get a better deal. Well, I didn't. So I ordered them the day before the release. I ordered the Bowman's Best cards the night before the release, so I figured, hey, or the day before, so even if they would have had time to pack it up that day. Well, the tracking information shows up, cool, like Wednesday, priority mail from a couple states away. I'm like, I'm gonna get this either tomorrow or the next day. Well, yesterday I get a weird text on my phone, and it's from a number that I don't know, and it just said, it's like all scrambled and mixed up. Usually I just assume it's a bot or something. But I opened it up and looked at it because there's something about it. Turns out it was from the guy that I ordered the cards from. And he said, hey, give me a call back at this number. I'm like, oh, great. So I called the number, and this guy's like, hey, man, I just want to make sure you're real. I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, I had some problems with bots or something ordering cards online, and I just wanted to make sure you were a real person before I sent the cards out. I'm like, oh, yeah, man, I'm real. So go ahead and get them babies in the mail. I don't know. So they might not be here today or tomorrow. I don't know. But if we get them today, we'll do a break in the middle of this thing sometime. Roan Bear! I don't know, Lethbridge. I don't really need caffeine. In the morning I do, but I don't need caffeine to get through the day. I'm just fueled with natural energy and passion. I don't need caffeine. White Claws, however, I might need some White Claws at some point, because if I'm in it for the long haul, then the claws will do the trick. It'll keep me going. It'll keep you guys laughing. So that's the best part. I'm trying to scarf down some food because I had to go Christmas shopping this morning. I had no time. It's like just boom, here we are. Let's go. Let's do it. I mean, I had to print some things off. Did everybody watch the video yesterday explaining how the giveaways are going to go? I'll show you what I'm going to be giving away if you guys didn't catch it. What's up, Peds? I just saw you, man. John! How's it going? Stash, my man. $1.99 super chat from the Stash. The man. Everybody check out Stash's page. Great guy. Great fun. Always streaming. Always entertaining. And his mustache is the second best one I've ever seen. The best one I've ever seen was on my mouth about a month ago. But I didn't take a picture for some stupid reason. So, here's what I'm giving away. 4 times throughout the streams. They're going to be divided up into quarters. After the first quarter, about 5 o'clock, I'm going to shut this one down and just start another one up. And then we're going to do another giveaway. So, Lindor X collection, Tatis X, and the Advent Calendar Tatis. There's only like 900 something of these in existence. So, it's a nice card for any Tatis lovers. And also along the way, I'm just going to probably be throwing cards in from the break into each quarter's giveaway. Yeah, the chat showing up. Is that annoying that the chat's showing up? I did it on purpose because I wanted to... I'm going to be cutting these up and making videos out of them. I want people to be able to see the chat as it comes through. But if it's off... Like if it's too late or too early or however that works, then I'll just shut it off. Quality's not good. It says excellent. And the kilobytes per second are crazy high. Try giving it a refresh. And if I miss anybody's chat, I'm not trying to. So either type it again or just know that I missed it, and it's not because I don't like you. It's just because I didn't catch it. Got a seat. Looks great to Stash. Okay, maybe it's on your end, Mark. I don't know. I got crazy kilobytes per second right now. Which, here's another story. I've gone through so much to try to get the highest quality internet up here. Roan Bear, how dare you? Finally, where I'm at now is I'm just back to square one using the regular Wi-Fi. I got the highest speed router you can get. I got the highest speed repeater or extender, however you want to say it. I think it was an extender, technically. Wi-Fi extender. The best you could get. And the quality was just kind of like crappy there for a couple videos, so decided to go a different route. Got a Powerline router. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but you plug it in. There's a connection from your Wi-Fi router or from your router It goes into this thing, and then you plug it into your outlet. From there, it goes through the wiring in your house to wherever you want it to go, and then you can create a Wi-Fi spot, hotspot, whatever, right there. So I brought it all the way up to where I'm at, which is a ways away from the original Wi-Fi thing. And so I got this power line extender. It's running. It's crushing. I previewed. I tried it out. I sampled it. Did a private stream. It was so high. Like the KBS was high. Like the upload speed, download speed, the ping, everything was just crushing. Like I should be able to do 1080p, no problem. Like even 4K, just crushed it. I wake up yesterday morning and the thing's not working. I'm like, no. So I drove all the way out to Best Buy. But long story short, here we are, just back to square one with nothing. As long as it looks fine. I'm looking at it. It seems to look okay. But whatever. Brian, you have the Clayton Kershaw SP with the Santa hat. Yeah, send it my way, brother. What's up, Bobby? Welcome. Everybody welcome and pile in. It's going to be a long one. We're in it for the long haul. I'm already feeling like getting a claw. I wanted to wait till 5, though. I thought 12 hours of drinking would be a little excessive. But it'd be entertaining. Got to wait till 5. I'm super amped up right now. Okay, so let me tell you about the giveaway and how it's going to work. Now that we've got a few people in here. Hook me up with a like, first of all. If I get, come on, we got 12 out of 35. Let's just get it out of the way so I don't have to keep asking. The goal is going to be to have more likes than concurrent viewers, and that'll happen in due time. So here's what we're doing. It is 5 o'clock somewhere. Pad, you probably shouldn't have told me that because I'm going to use that to justify an early claw. All right, so yeah, John, I know. Okay. It is 5 o'clock somewhere. I'm going to wait as long as I can. So here's the details with the contest. I'm going to tell you keywords in a 4-word phrase. And there's going to be a new phrase every quarter, so every 3 hours. So what's going to happen is I'm going to randomly give you words to the 4-word phrase, and the first person to email me with the correct phrase wins. And you know, it comes in and it's sorted by time, so I'll be able to know. It's also possible that nobody will get it right away. So when somebody gets the right answer, the right phrase, I'll try to let you know so that you don't need to keep emailing me. But someone might not get it for the whole stream, which is why I'm shutting it down, because it takes a long time to process these streams too. So I'll be shutting it down after 3 hours, starting up a new one, and we're going to do a whole nother phrase. It'll be fun, and also I can hook you in that way. Gotta keep watching. So now that we have, we're 15 minutes, it's gonna be like every 45 minutes, something like that you get one of the keywords. But if anybody's interested, you might want to get something to write it down with. I'll give you a chance to do that. And if you guess it early, because all of the phrases are going to have something to do mostly with stuff that I say during the streams. So somebody might get the phrase early, but here's the kicker. The last answer, the last word of the phrase is going to have a number with it too. And you got to get the number right. So it's a little security measure so that nobody guesses it. 4-word phrase. Panini is trash, okay? There's going to be a lot of funny phrases. I can't wait. Panini better not be trash. I've invested my life savings into it. I got some of these to open. I've never opened these before, but Card Shop Guy really likes them. And there are 5 autographs or memorabilia cards in these boxes. So they're all prospect guys. I think you can definitely get Bobby Witt Jr., which is what I want. I want to be one of the first to get Bobby. 23. Tatis, 23, baby. Your one and only guess, Rays are number one. Nope, I've never said that once. Stash, what are you puking for? Yeah, 23 is definitely not. I haven't thought of the numbers yet, by the way. So I'll add that in at the last second if I remember. I should probably make a note of that. Laser in the house. Thank God. Thank God you're here, Laser. Just getting all the rules and regulations out of the way. Which I also, well, it's too late for that, but I was also going to drop the link. So that's something I forgot to do, is get a bunch of links so I can drop them in a timely way. Drop links. Probably going to need some more help in the moderating front as well. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest member of the moderation crew is King Arthur. He's been here for a long, long time, King Arthur, and he deserved it. He deserved the moderator title. Let's go! Let's go! Nobody's here, I can scream. Oh, man. What a great day. Got some pizza getting cold. Look at that. He's got the wrench. He's been knighted. It's hard to get. Takes a long time. I don't think I've granted a wrench in maybe like a month. Got a few of these. Just happened upon. Fresh ones. I like the hanger boxes because you can't really, unless you open them, you can't search. But the thing I don't like about the hanger boxes is the single clear cellophane pack in there. It sucks. If they put like 4 packs, like 4 sealed hobby type packs in here instead, it'd be much better. I'm sure they save about, maybe a penny just making that one pack. I don't know, maybe a couple of pennies. So it probably adds up over like 100,000 of these. I never did the production run, I don't think, on this particular one, but it's got to be in the, 6 digits. King Arthur. King Arthur, are you out of school for vacation, Christmas break now? Oh, no problem, John. Roan Bear's just calling him Arthur. Yeah, I was hanging out with Stash in his live stream earlier. Why put a bag in a box? Yeah. I don't get it. That's my whole goal. Okay, so with these, I've got a ton of these too. The Series 2 fatties. I don't know if you guys remember the series that I did, the value series on Series 2, but these little fat packs had the best value. And that was before the price went up. So I used I think it was $65 as the number when I was determining the value on the Series 2 stuff. $65 for a hobby box. For a hobby box. Well, now it's, what is it now, 100? Something like that. Yeah, huge numbers of update. They produced a lot of update for sure. I don't know how much more they did than normal because I don't have the 2018 update numbers. I tried to get them, but now on Beckett website, they started putting the odds in recently. I don't know if that has any correlation to what I was doing. Probably not. But I don't think they have the odds on 2018 update, like the distinctions like they do on 2019. So I actually have to buy a box of it, and the stuff's so expensive now, I don't really want to. So anyway, got a bunch of these to open. Got a handful of those. Dragon, I went in there, when did I go in there? Like a couple days ago, and I did get some of the buy one, get one half off. That's what these were. There were 4 of these, buy one, get one half off. So I was like, cha-ching! Although, technically the sale was over with. And I got all the way to the front, and I got, somebody was ringing me up, and it was a lot of money. I'm like, what? Looked up at the screen, says all cards. That's all I went in there for, and that's all I got. And she didn't give me the deal. I was like, hey, these are buy one, get one 50% off. She had to call back to somebody way back there. And they said, oh, we forgot to take the sign down because the deal was over with. But she gave me the discount anyway. Hooray! I saved like $25, I think, doing that or more. All right, we got 46 in here. Now would be a good time for the first word. Okay? I'm going to drop the music down so you guys can hear. Get ready. So you got to put all 4 clues together and then email me for those of you who didn't hear the rules. There's 4 words in a phrase. And throughout these first 3 hours, I'm going to drop a word every now and then. So you got to get the 4 words right. And you have to put them in the right order and email me. The first person to get the right answer wins. So the first word number 1. Is everybody ready? Because this is spectacular. Are you ready? The first word in the phrase is, and it's not technically the first word, okay? You're gonna have to like mix the words around and make it properly. But your first clue is the word the. I know, it's crazy. That word again is the. Good luck guessing it. Oh. I know, so crazy. I know. Cheryl's here, yay! What's up, Cheryl? Glad to see you. Glad to see you in here. Yep, the. I know. It's super tricky. Wait till you hear the next one. Because it's even trickier than the word the. And I'm not going to repeat it. And if anybody asks in the chat, don't tell them. If you were here for the password, for the secret word, don't share it with anybody. And I might get crazy and put you in a timeout if you share the word. I don't know. I thought about it. But, the is, nobody's going to guess that one. And wait till you hear the third clue. You're going to think you know the answer to the first one. But you won't. One person might. Stash actually might. Stash might know. I'm not going to tell you why. But he might know. Also, Elkanan might know. Because they were involved. I'll just leave it at that. No more clues. I don't know why I'm giving you clues. You don't know the number anyway, so. The secret number. The number is going to be with the final clue, yep. What if Stash somehow knew that and the number? The whole phrase and the number, even though I don't even know the number yet. He's a warlock from the future. So anyway, just scrolling through some of the stuff I have to open. We'll figure it out later, but there's 12 hours I got to kill, so we're not going to just go fly through the cards, but I got a bunch of these. Oh, Bobby thinks, okay, nice try. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. Maybe it is that. Maybe it isn't. Also, you don't know how many digits the number is going to be. What if it's like a 17-digit number? And you got to get every single one right. All right, Rome Bear, we'll be here, man. We will be here. No sweat. Yep, you email the full phrase, and I'll tell you what to put in the subject, too, because you got to have something particular in the subject. Basically, when the final clue is given, you'll get your instructions completed. So if I were you, I'd get my email address ready to go, fired up. Also, if I were you, I'd hook me up with a like, because maybe I'll be extra kind, or maybe not. I don't know, but it's worth it. I don't want to have to hold my breath for likes again, but I will. It's not above me. I need practice holding my breath for my next magic trick anyway, where I get buried alive for 24 straight hours with only baseball cards and an LED light that'll last 24 hours. There's only enough oxygen to last 12 hours. So it's going to be a rough one. That, of course, is a joke. Some people think things I say are all serious. Exhausting. Oh, it's not going to be exhausting. Is Star Wars out? The email is theonestryker@gmail.com. I gotta get my links all ready to go. Page O links. Oh yeah, also you have to, here's some more rules. You got to be a member or a subscriber of the website and the YouTube channel. Stryker Breaks, it's all free. You just put in your email address. StrykerBreaks.com and the YouTube page. Got to be a subscriber to both free. And I will check. I do know. I'm like Santa Claus. I know who's a subscriber and who's not. Yeah, I'm the most serious person on the net, Rob. You listen, and you listen good. Everything I have to say is dead serious. Dead serious. I actually don't know who is a subscriber and who is not on the website. That was a complete lie. Like, I think I know, and then I'll get a notification on my phone, and I'll be like, oh, I thought you were a subscriber a long time ago. It's about time. That's what I think every time. It's about time. What have you been waiting for? Stryker claws. Yeah, that's... Maybe we should... Let me get a couple more. I'll give you a nice full frontal shot of Cole Tucker. Just to wet your whistle. With something new to look at for a minute. Clayton Claus is not far away. Stryker Claus today, according to Stash. Yeah, no, lies aren't awesome, but satire is pretty awesome. So I need to distinguish my satire game from my sarcasm game a little bit better. Yeah, can you hear the... I can never tell, like, if you can even hear the music. Sometimes I'll, like, watch back a segment of the stream, and the music sounds like lighter, less loud, fewer decibels than I think, because it's right next to my ear blaring. Yeah, Frozone is bad. This is one of my favorite cards right now. I also love this is Frozone's gonna have to make way because this card right here, I opened it during a mail video and whoo! Woo! The Cats movie is out. What's that? Is that a live action adaptation of the play Cats? My day job is to crush. I'm an entrepreneur, brother. Multiple businesses. But mostly I sell stuff online. Online retailer. Just sum it up with online retailer / general crusher. And a landlord. I own a rental house. And I do this. Oh, no. See, there's already a name for the crew. Everybody who's here is a member of the Hit Brigade. And if you are a Patreon subscriber, you are a slammer. The title of Slammer. And I'll probably add a tier at some point so that you can become a Grand Slammer. Not to be confused with Grand Wizard. That would be bad. But Grand Slammer, that is relevant. You don't want to be a Grand Wizard, though. Maybe you do. I don't know. But yeah, you got to sub to the website. You got to be a sub to the website and to the YouTube page. Both free. What time are we breaking? Just whenever I feel like it. I'm going to ease into this whole thing and then just start gradually breaking stuff. You know, I don't want to blow my load too soon. Sorry to be vulgar, but there's only so many cards, and there's a lot of cards, but it's just really, the more I open, it's just really expensive. I know, I got 11 hours and 30 minutes to go. Once I start crushing claws, though, the time's going to start flying by. But I'm going to open something here pretty quick. I just want to get your guys' opinion on what I should. So I've got let's back these guys up. Unless you really want the full frontal Tucker right in your face. Got a handful of these. I've never opened one before, but I could imagine getting that Ty Cobb card right there and just having it be one of the greatest days of my life. They really sucked me in with the Ty Cobb. Am I breaking for 12 hours? This is just going to be like this for 12 hours. Breaking, chatting, having a great time, giving away clues, giving away the package. It's just, you know, stuff like that. I was thinking about maybe even making a Mookie Bradley Jr. card. You know, walk you through that. I couldn't find my compass because I want to make a really good one. And I couldn't find my compass. Just make a perfect circle, you know, spin that thing around, make a perfect circle and cut it out perfectly, measure it and everything. Because this one's a little shoddy. The cut job is pretty bad. It works. That's a little better. The gems of the game are awful. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's the reason why I was leaning toward not doing a Mookie Bradley, so I could make a separate video about it, a step-by-step tutorial. But we can always make other things on the stream, like this. How was just a whim, Kikuchi joining the Justice League. Maybe that's a good idea, Kirk. Do these after half a dozen claws. Or I could just pull out the graded card and toss the rest in the trash. It's one option. I'm expecting to get a package in the mail with some cards too, so because I don't have any Bowman's Best. I ordered one box for myself, and that was, who knows when that'll get here, but if I am hoping it's going to get here today, and then we can open that. I can't wait to do that. I might want to do that first if it comes. Wonder Woman had a bad boob job. Yeah, a giant Kikuchi. She's like, well, we ran out of silicone, so just put Kikuchi's head in there instead. Or saline, whatever they make those out of these days. When I was growing up, it was silicone. Clayton Claus. Goomba, what's up? I've also got some of these too. Somebody said you can get a Trout rookie out of these. Got a couple personal Tatis X's to rip. I've already ripped like 4 of them, and I only got 1 relic. So you're supposed to get something every other, so I'm hoping that I'll get some more. So I don't have any Bellinger or Judge rookies. I'm hoping to get some. Got this too. And I saw that Bellinger auto and the Judge auto on the back, and I'm drooling. I'm just drooling over these. So I totally want to do... Oh, Harper rookie too out of those. Well, that'd be sweet. Dude, if I pulled a Trout rookie out of there, it would be a new addition to the Hall of Fame. These are just the latest Tatises in the collection. These 2 are the 2 newest. This fancy one, I really like this one. I mean, there's nothing that crazy about it, but it's unique. Really unique, and I don't think you'll see it around a whole lot. And the Advent, it's seasonal, but it's a high quality card. It's got the holographic tops on the back too. And it smells good. And looking for the fuckface card. Brand new, fresh box. In it for the long haul, baby. Hook me up with a like. If you haven't clicked the thumbs up yet, please just do it now and get it out of the way so I don't have to keep asking. Because I want to get more likes than concurrent viewers. And we can do that easily. People are going to be coming and going all day long. Just like Baseball Lover. He can't stay long, but he's here. Just long enough to hang out, give a like, give some shout outs to his boys. Yeah, I'll definitely get some kind of F face card, whether it's the black one or something. And you know, I have 3 boxes of this too, so if we don't find one, we'll just keep going. This thing is so heavy. Oh, listen, This shakes the earth. Oh, Peds, the F-face card. Billy Ripken wrote "fuckface" on the knob of his bat, and they took a picture of it, and it's on a baseball card, and it's a desirable card. People collect it, and there's like 12 different versions of it where they try to go in and correct it with whiteout and a black piece of tape and scribbles and just all kinds of stuff. There's also the Randy Johnson rookie in here that has the Marlboro logo in the background that's desirable. Yep, there you go, Mark. Everybody's on top of it. Yeah, so certain versions of this are more desirable than others. Obviously. I think the black one, the blackout one, is the most common, which is probably what'll be in here, but maybe we can get super lucky. Baseball card bonding says Cal wrote it and Billy didn't know. You know, I've heard that rumor, but all the research I've done into it, and I even watched him talk about it in that interview, and yeah, I don't know. It's quite a legend either way. Cal Sr. was not happy about it. I heard that because he was the coach at the time of both of his boys. Urban pulled 3? Wow. Was it in this like cello type pack box? I guess I could. Yeah, you could technically just look. Oh, that's weird. It's got a number on the back. 6812A. Dragon. You got a problem with Billy? 6812A. No, they all say that. It might even be on the top. Oh, it was cello packs? Sweet. What if it was on top of one of these? Now that we're doing this, let's just dig in a little bit. Let's see if we can find one on the top. I haven't even opened it up. They're only in the early production. Yeah, this case I got these out of, I got 3 of them. It was a brand new case. The guy just opened it. He had pictures of the new case. He had 100% positive feedback. Like thousands of items sold. So I trust him. 25 Perez. Ho, ho, ho. Welcome. We're doing giveaways. All the details are, you can rewind. But I'll just keep saying them over and over and over throughout the day. There's a George Bell on the front. And here we go. I guess we're doing this first. This is how it happened. I'm just going to let things happen naturally. Let the whole day flow. Very nice and gently. Anybody good? Graded? Yeah, it depends on what one, though. 1 cent. Are you talking the actual word ones? Where it actually says F-face on there? Wally Joyner. Tony Gwynn on back. Gary Carter. Oral Hershiser, All-Star. And if you guys see any cards in here throughout the whole day of breaking that you want me to throw into the prize pack, just let me know. If it's anything that I want a PC, I'm going to keep it, but most of the other stuff is up for grabs. I'll just throw it in with the prize pack of that particular quarter. 2 of them out of here. Good. I don't have any in my collection, so I'll keep one and I'll send one to whoever. I'll send one to the winner. Hold on a second. Man, I had a huge thing of water. I gotta go grab my water. Oh, here it is. Right next to me in the middle of thousands of boxes of cards. I think I got the Beckett right here. We can find out. We can find out real quick and easy. $19.89 Fleer. Okay, so you can get, for some reason, the Jeff Treadway. Hey, what's up, Ron? Oh, nothing much, just crushing. 11 hours and 15 minutes to go. So, might as well share the page with you. 89 Fleer. The Jeff Treadway is at $25. There's the Tom Brookins and Mike Heath errors. They have the different backs on those cards. You can get a Barry Bonds. It's $1.50. Neil Allen error. And then the Marlboro Randy Johnson is the one that you want. But holy crap, $120 for the whiteout Billy Ripken, $100 for the scribble, $20 for the F face. The black box is $6. That's probably the one we'll get, the black box, but hopefully not. The black scribble is $8. Smoltz rookie, $1.50. Ken Griffey Jr. rookie, $12. I didn't think you could get Ken Griffey Jr. rookie out of here. Wow. Nice. Okay, so lots of good stuff. The Soto Beckett sold out fast. Good thing I have a subscription. It's always a pleasant surprise getting a Beckett in the mail. I thought it was going to be kind of cheap. I don't know. Like, nobody uses Beckett's anymore, but I like it. The prize is going to be the same for all 4 quarters. You get a Tatis X, a sealed Tatis X box. You get a sealed Lindor X box and a Tatis Advent Calendar card. And then I'm just going to be throwing in cards throughout the quarter. And there's 4 quarters. It's going to be the same base package for all. Tough to get a high grade on. And just for anybody else, you got to be a subscriber to the website, StrykerBreaks.com, to win, and to the YouTube page. They're both free, and they both take like a minute. All you got to do is click a button. Don Mattingly, Mike Schmidt, NL pitching power. Oh yeah, the floating target above Jeff's head. That's right. You'll have to remind me, guys, if I miss any of this. If I miss any of this stuff. What are you doing, dog? Get your popcorn ready. Just let me know if I miss anything. Any of these... Ooh, stickers are fun. My daughter loves stickers too. Double jackpot. And if you, like I said, if you guys see something you want me to throw into the giveaway bin for this particular quarter, I will... I think what I'm going to do is I'll put a little stand here and I'll just start stacking cards up on here. Lots of stickers. Jackpot. My daughter is going to be super happy when she sees about 50 stickers that she can play with. Eddie Murray. Let me smell these. Ooh, you know, they don't smell bad. They smell like 1989. I kind of like it. How does 1989 smell? Well, it smells like... What does it smell like? Almost like industrialization of plastic and wood. Like if you ground it all up in a factory and smeared it and made like a card out of it. And also, it smells kind of like a comic book from those days. Tony Gwynn. If you guys know, you know what a comic book smells like from the 1960s, that's what these smell like. Exactly. Because I collect Silver Age comic books, so I have a lot of them. I know exactly what they smell like. They smell like this. No, Bobby. Big Lots smells like pee and... poverty. That's what Big Lots smells like. Pee and poverty. Fred McGriff. Lots of good cards. 1989 smells like a 59 and 103 Tigers team. Nice one, Dragon. A Bichette rookie? Did that pass a Bichette? Yeah, I'm going to open Series 2. I got a bunch of Series 2. Oh, there he is. Wow, he looks so young. Look how young he looks. Keep him around. Got a bunch of fat packs of Series 2. Definitely going to do that. We're looking for the F-Face card. And the Randy Johnson. Edgar. Dang, he's looking like he hasn't done steroids yet. He made it to the hall, so probably he didn't do steroids, but he looks smaller there. '89 Upper Deck, yeah. I can smell him in my head, Kirk. '89 Upper Deck. I used to love Upper Deck. It was the best. My buddy Cubby, I don't know if he's listening, but he loves Upper Deck as well. He bought a bunch of Upper Deck football cards recently. Series 1 2020 is going to be pricey. I think it'll probably be about the same. Detroit Tigers 99. Hello to you too. Yeah, there are some sick stashes in here. Like the stash that we hang out with in here, our friend stash, has a much better mustache than Edgar. Just for the record, Julio Franco. They lost the licensing, but they do Goodwin Champions. And there's usually some baseball players in there in Goodwin Champions. But they don't have licensing, so... Nolan Ryan, there's a good one. You guys want this one in the giveaway? Nolan Ryan. What's up, Win? I'm going to put it in the giveaway. The giveaway stack. Stash just sorting. I can't believe the amount of packages you put out, dude. That is crazy. Like 1,600 packages last month. I mean, I do about that much, if not more too, but that's a sick amount of packages. I feel it. I feel your pain. Oh, whoa, Mike Heath. Gonna have to just let it go. Too many Mike Heaths, not enough time. Stash probably did 1,600 this morning before he even woke up. He has an automated sorter. That's what I wish there was, an automated sorter. Just set it. I mean, they have card shufflers, so you would think that you could program a card shuffler somehow to sort your cards. That's my $1 million idea. Kevin Brown. Yeah, they have money sorters, so. Dream of packages. Yeah, I have to. Sweet Lou. I have to say I do too sometimes. Sweet Lou Whitaker didn't make the Hall of Fame. Sweet Lou. Poor guy. All he knew how to do was be a consistent second baseman year in and year out for a World Series championship team. And he doesn't even get the respect. Unfortunate. When are the giveaways? So the giveaways are going to be, there's going to be one like grand prize giveaway every 3 hours. And there's a little phrase that you have to get right. I'm giving you words to the phrase every once in a while. You got to put all 4 words together and email me the answer. And the first person to do it wins for that quarter. And then I'm starting to stream over. Shut this one down, start up a new one. Because there's a few reasons. The chat stops working on this and I have to restart it. That's one reason. 2 is it takes a while for these to process and to upload. So if I do them in 3-hour bursts, they'll upload faster. And I can also, like, if people are looking for a particular thing, they can find it easier in little 3-hour bursts. I'm going to be chopping these up too. It'll be easier for me. There's a lot of reasons. A lot of reasons. It's a pretty nice mustache. Blonde one. Pretty nice. Not super aggressive though. I like the aggressive ones. I'll probably give another clue away at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock and then like 4 o'clock. And then 5 o'clock. Sounds good. That works. Ortiz did Roy? Probably not. He never got busted. Or even, like, I would think that usually the people that do roids are like jacked, and Ortiz is just kind of fat. Because if you're going to do roids, you're working out. And Ortiz doesn't look like he works out, really. Ryu, there was talk of Ryu. So the Padres are looking at Ryu. A bunch of teams are. Padres are in the mix for some people and some pitchers. I've heard they're in the mix for some pitchers. Ryu and Tehran. Bobby Bonilla. I probably have this card in my collection. These ones smell a little more, I don't know if rank is the right word, but They smell a little older. Like instead of the 60s comic books, maybe the 50s. Oh yeah, Tehran signed with the Angels. Yeah, Tehran signed with the Angels. That's right. So maybe, yeah, the Angels are also looking at Ryu too, from what I heard. But yeah, they were talking about their starting rotation, and Ohtani is going to be in the starting rotation. More stickers. Yeah, a little musty. The one Stryker at gmail.com. Should be able to find the email address on the YouTube page. There's information, and click on any of my old videos. Should be in there too. A little musty and like grainy. There's a little bit of a granular feel to the back of some of these. You hear them? You hear it? It's a little grainy. Cecil. He's looking pretty thin. Pre-Tigers. Looking thin. Batted 157 in 86. It's not very good. Wow. Maybe Cecil was doing roids, because he wasn't anything for a while there. I've never used Check Out My COMC. I've never used them. I just use eBay. Yeah, I think a lot of people do King Arthur. A lot of people want to see Trout do something. At least make it to the playoffs and give it a good try. There's Roger Clemens. Yeah, Cecil. Greater than Prince. Kevin Mitchell. Some of these photographs are questionable. Looking for the F-face card. Looking for the Randy Johnson rookie. Looking for all kinds of stuff. The Ken Griffey Jr. rookie. The error cards. The Jeff Treadway with the target over his head. Okay, so 3 o'clock. Here comes clue number 2. Clue number 2. Coming your way. Don't give away the first one. The second one is just as juicy as the first, though, let me tell you. Are you ready? Turning the music off. The second clue is the word is. That's right. I-S. The second clue is. Good luck guessing. Good luck guessing early. And we'll just move right on like it never happened. No giving away clues. You can like put it in the chat, I guess, once or whatever. But if someone asks in the future, don't give it away. It's your special clue. And on just like clockwork, the chat stopped working on this thing. These are not in order. You're going to have 4 words. You got to put them in order. It'll make sense when you have all the words. There's only one way it can go. Wouldn't that be funny if it was in order, though? I'd sound like an absolute hard R. I don't understand the English language. Not in order. Yep. Wait till you get the third clue. You're going to think you know, but there's only a couple people that'll probably know from the third clue. Bob Melvin. It's a great thing to do, sorting. Well, you can always go back. That's the thing, is that you can just scroll back in the stream and try to find it. Since I told you that it's going to be at 4 and 5, you'll be able to find it. I don't know how many people are going to be able to get it right away. People might have to go back. People might have missed one. Who knows? You got to go do something. You miss it. Bathroom break. Miss one. You can always go back. WMO says, if Panini had licensing, would Prism and Optic be as expensive as basketball? Wow. That's something to ponder. Oh, wow. Probably not. But I'd love to hear other people chime in on that. It's the Zion craze this year with basketball, and last year was the Luka craze. So if there's no big rookies, like if Zion wasn't in this class, I don't think Ja Morant would require it to be as high as it is alone, just him. Thomas is going to be here all day. Great. Thomas is in it to win it. Literally. These cards are leaving quite a bit of sawdust. You think basketball is the highest ROI of the 3 major sports? How so exactly? Do you mean from ripping packs, or do you mean like buying singles and then flipping them, or? Yeah, Zion hasn't even played, and I hate to say it, but I'm getting what was the number 1 draft pick for Cleveland a few years back? They took a ridiculous number 1 draft pick, and he never played, never mounted to anything. Anthony, you guys remember who that was? Like, they took him, and everybody was like, what? And he never did anything. This was probably like 5. No, not Odin. See, nobody even knows his name anymore. And he was like, Jack Morris. Anthony Bennett. That's who it was. He reminds me of Anthony Bennett. Same size, in between positions. Like, clearly Zion's a power forward, but Anthony Bennett was like, is it Anthony Bennett? It's just whatever. Bennett was just kind of in between positions. Is he a small forward? Is he a power forward? And turns out, if you're one of those guys, you don't make it. Nice George Brett. No, Wiggins panned out to an extent. He's a good shooter, but nothing else. And he's not even really a three-point shooter. He's just kind of a scorer. That's a better way of putting it. He's a scorer. Larry Johnson at least did something. All right, King. Take care of your business. Way too much Zion hype. Yeah, he looks like he's going to be injury prone. There's the Goose. Now that's a spectacular stash. Gibby. This is peak stash era right here. Maybe you think mid 80s or late 80s is peak stash? Or maybe even 70s, late 70s. There's a lot of peak stash time to consider. Because the 60s had some pretty gnarly stashes too, late 60s, hippie stashes. Yeah, Goose has a legendary stash. It's to stash that all men aim for. I don't know about that one. We could just judge stashes the whole way. Like how... I don't know. I don't like that one. I don't like it one bit. It's a young Palmero, pre-roids. You could probably just compare his shoulders, pre-roids and post-roids, how they stick out. Yeah, I mean, his mustache ride is short-lasting and not very enjoyable. Wow. This is like late 80s has to be peak stash. Can't trust Palmero's stash. No, I don't trust it. There needs to be more mustaches in today's game. That's one thing I know for sure. Oh, Sheffield. Is that a Sheffield rookie? Is that a Sheffield rookie? What number is that? 196. It is a Sheffield rookie. There we go. So we got two decent cards so far. Sheffield rookie, Nolan Ryan. Get your own stand, Sheffield. Off to the side, though. Yep, he's going in the giveaway. So many stickers. I could either give them to my daughter, or some of them, or I could just cover my whole wall in them. Elkanon, what's up, buddy? Chet Lemon. Lance McCullers Sr. Happy holidays. Oh, it does have nice centering, doesn't it? I didn't even think about that. That's usually the last thing I think about when I look at cards is centering. I feel like there's so much sawdusty kindling on this that it would light up with the smallest spark. Oh, no. All right, Ryan, just email me and I'll take care of it. We'll figure it out. I can't believe that that's the only thing I messed up, dude. There's so many stacks of cards and packages to ship out. Hopefully that's the only thing that got messed up. Oh yeah, nope, it's not the only thing. I forgot to send this card out to somebody too. I don't know who won it, but I'll have to get that out. Yeah, that's what we're looking for, Angie. We're looking for the Billy. We're also looking for Ken Griffey Jr. rookie and the Randy Johnson rookie and some of those error cards. There's all kinds of good stuff in this set. Happy holidays, Pipe Dreams. Yeah, that Ryan's pretty centered from what I can tell. It's a little bit off, a little bit thick on the right side here, but not too bad. I can't really tell top to bottom. But it's going in the giveaway pile. Haven't found the Griff yet, but we will. We will. At least I would hope. Good thing I have 3 or 2 more boxes of this. Oh, cool, Angie. Thank you. I'm glad you could catch a stream. We got 12 hours of this nonsense going on today, so hopefully everybody who's subscribed to the channel can swing in at some point, say hi, drop a like, shout out your friends, give me some good luck in my journey, this hunt for obscenity. You think so, academic? I like it. I like that thought. I like that sentiment. Thinking about buying a Keston auto. Well, I think that it is a good time to do it. It's a good time to buy a Keston auto. They're not too outlandish right now, and they have the potential to increase in value. There's enough juice there that they could increase. I don't know how much room like a Pete Alonso has to increase in value, because he's probably pretty high right now, but you never know. If he follows up last year with a good, there he is! No obscenity, the black box. That's what I thought. Got the black box F face. You never would have known what was on the bottom of that bat. Back off. There we go. Auto. Happy Yuletide to you as well. Happy anniversary. I hope Stryker Breaks stream is getting you in the mood for love. I don't know why it would, but to each his own. Wrong card, I know. The box. The box. It's all, you just have to buy your own F-face card, or, you know, this is fun too, but the odds of getting one out of a box like this are not very good. Plus, I was thinking, like, would a dude open up a case of these cards and not at least look in there to see if it's the F-face variety? I think he would. And then just sell off the rest. There's a bow. Nice bow. Get the Tatises out of here. There's too many good cards. Got to make room. Yeah, they'll all be the black box, I'm sure. But I don't know that for a fact. Bo knows baseball. Sabo. Where's Dave Durango? Should I just send this to Dave Durango? So many stickers. It's a pretty sweet card. Jose, well on his way to ingesting as many steroids as a body can ingest. He doesn't sign that card anymore. Why? Sign it and send it to Dave. And let Dave cut it up and use it as a guitar pick. I wonder if he ever does that. Because cards make great guitar picks. I've done it. I cut out a little circle, half circle, and use it as a pick. Yeah, I know, he did look small. Steinbach. Keith Hernandez. What does he sell? Does he sell the boner pills? He sells something. What does he sell? You guys know what he sells. Oh, Just for Men. That's right. Julio Franco. Barry Larkin. Got some good ones. Andre Dawson. Rob Deere. What a pack. What a pack. Just for Men. Yeah, okay. That's a little bit more. I don't know. A little less embarrassing. $1 to $2 bow. Your beard is weird. That's right. Your stash is trash. I do like those commercials. Barry Bonds. Another nice one. Should I put Barry on a stand? What do you think? Barry to the giveaway? Yay or nay? Look at his head is completely normal. It doesn't get all big in that area. Make Barry walk the plank? Yeah. It looks like he's signing something there. Isn't he a jerk about signing stuff? Thought I heard that. Why not? Worthy of a stand, I guess. Yeah. I don't know if he is the GOAT. I beg to differ. He is great. He was great. There's the Griffey. You're a couple packs off. A lot of good cards in this set. I'm really enjoying it. Sheffield. Bo. Bo's got to get out of there. Let's put him over here. Yeah, tell him not to influence the other cards. Funny, I do own this card. Let me see if I can. I'm going to see if I can find it real quick. Nah. Decided that's not a good idea. All right, back to business. Maybe we'll get two Griffies. That would be nice. I don't know. I have some basketball over here to the side. They're just like little retail packs I might open. I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes of basketball stuff, but we'll see if we get to it. I don't know if I'm going to open any this year. I did order a box of Prism basketball coming my way. So I might open that because I can't go through the whole year without opening any basketball, especially a year like this. I'd like to get a Zion or a Ja. Another Clemens. Let's just throw him in the... This will be the rolling who's better spot. I'll just start stacking them up. Let me show you. They're right here. Just these little retail championship editions, but it comes with 2 memorabilia cards and some fat packs. It's got some good rookies that you can get. It's really heavy, so I don't know. And then I have, oh wait, these are football. I thought these were basketball. The prime packs. Yeah, so I have 2 of these. But that might be something fun to do at some point. Oh, look at, we're at 49.49. One more, and we can beat the concurrent viewers. Let's do it, guys. Anybody who hasn't given that thumbs up, let's get it done. We want to have more likes than there are viewers. There's a Mac. Ricky Henderson. $108 stolen bases. 130 stolen bases in 1982. Get out of here. You have not been, Angie says, I've not been chasing Zion at all this year. You've been buying discount packs of hoops from last year, finding Luka rookies. Oh. Yeah, I ordered 2 cases of hoops. 2 cases of hoops. And I didn't get either of them. They were just like, nah, sorry, you're not going to get them. I'm like, what? But I ordered them. And they're like, nah, no soup for you. So that kind of turned me off. Shalini, I'm doing great, man. We're looking for this card with the actual words on there. We didn't get lucky so far, but we got a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie. We got the Sheffield rookie, Nolan Ryan, a bunch of others. Bunch of packs left to go. We're doing the, oh yeah, there, we reached, that. There's a nice initial goal. 53 likes, 49 viewers. You guys are the greatest. Let's just get that right out of the way. Lay it on the table. Chili Davis. You've been stocking up on Lucas? Yeah, he's crazy this year, isn't he? Crazy. He's got a sprained ankle right now, so he's going to be out for a couple weeks, but looking like multi-MVP type of guy. Okay, so we're still looking for the Randy. The Randy, and maybe if we're super lucky, we can get the Marlboro Randy. I don't know though, because if that has been corrected, then maybe the Randy's been corrected too. Harold Baines. Whoa. No better pictures of Don Hinkle. It's the best one. Look at his eyes. It looks like he's looking at a UFO or something. And he's just like, take me away. Kind of looks like Stash's stash, but not nearly as good, obviously. Yeah, Men in Black. He did. He looked like one of those aliens with like a human skin suit on. Hinkle looked high. I don't think so. I think his eyes are not glossy or bloodshot enough. Let's keep him out here for a while so we can mock him relentlessly. Because if he was high, his eyes would be more squinty, more bloodshot, and more glossy. That's the formula. These cards are all pretty funny. I wonder how many pixels their cameras had. Or did they even have digital cameras back then? They probably didn't, did they? They probably were using film. Tommy John. I've got a Tommy John autograph. Not on a card. On like a picture of him. He was at a convention that I went to. Buscemi, yeah, that's a good comparison. Buscemi from Big Daddy with his googly eyes. His hat doesn't fit either, does it? His hat does not fit. We can just keep going on with this. So his hat is just, maybe his head's weird, but that hat doesn't fit his head. It does look like he's looking at a fly that's parked right there. Also, I don't know what he's wearing underneath of that, but it also appears to not be very fitting. It doesn't fit him very well. Let's see how, oh, he's got a nice unibrow kicking. An unintentional unibrow. Hasn't cut his hair in a while. It's flocking over his ears. Let's see how horrible he was. Oh, not that bad. Not that bad. Not great. But I was expecting like a high 4 or a middling 4. 3.96. Okay. I've seen better, but looks like he sat on his hat, or that someone just threw him like, hey, it's your turn to take a picture, Don. He's like, oh man, I haven't taken a shower in 3 days. My hair's a mess. Just throw this cap on. And they just chucked it out to him. He threw it on, and then he was looking up, and someone actually wrote fuckface under his brim. So that's why he's looking at that. So there's 2 of them in this set. One you can see, one you can't. That's the story. Do you think that's Ronald Guzman's dad? Sure looks like him. For Texas Rangers, Guzman. It's probably a pretty common name. Yeah, he is. The Guzman cartel. It just looks weird all around. Why does this one look weird? Let's break it down. We gotta keep him out there just for more jokes. Okay, this one looks weird because his, like, let me just point this out. So he's holding the ball down there, which is, okay, he's hiding the ball, I get it. A mediocre leg kick. Like, he's hunched over and he's lifting that leg up, but it seems like he's losing some of his momentum because I don't think it's going up high enough, and his hand isn't far enough back. Like, if his hand was back there, he'd get a little bit more juice. Also, what's this sticking out? It looks like his face looks like the Elephant Man's face or something. A little bit of extra cheekbone sticking out there. He's got the tongue action going, but he's no Michael Jordan. Mid-4s. Back to the expectations. You guys are funny. Now that looks like Stash's stash. Right there. A little bit more. It's not perfect representation, but Gino Petralli is that's Stash's blood brother. Dave Clark. Who is he? He's like I think he was the Tigers' first base coach. So thick, it looks fake. I like those ones. The ones that are so thick they look fake. Awesome first name, Storm. What'd you guys think of Super Troopers 2? I liked it. Whoa. Ah. Wide-eyed. Okay, another one. He's got a mouthful of seeds. Looks like he's got a mouthful of seeds. Look at that cheek over there is puffed out. And they took a picture of him. And he was hollering at a lady in the stands too. He was catcalling. And they decided to take a picture of him right then. The first version of Photoshop they ever made. You had to use DOS. Mouthful of chaw? Yeah, probably. It looked like seeds though, because I swear I could see the seeds in his mouth. Maybe my mind was just making the jump that it wasn't there. It's too late now. He's gone. He's gone in the pile. Nope, there he is. You can reevaluate. It just looks like there's some seeds in there, like right there. But maybe that's a big old chaw. Judging by the cheek, it's a chaw. Interesting. Oh, a few back. Gotcha. Windows 3. Oh yeah, the Oregon Trail was the greatest. Baseball lover, did you miss anything? Just standard mockery and just talking trash about every single player that we can. Oh, imagine accidentally swallowing that. Yeah, I'm getting nauseous just thinking about it. I still remember the first dip I had, like the first legit one, you know. I'll tell you the story about both of them, actually. So the first one I ever had was, I was in 5th grade. That sounds horrible, doesn't it? But some kid on the playground had some, so I tried a little bit. That was horrible. I don't remember if I got sick or what. It wasn't a lot. But that was a bad thing, so I never tried it again until I was let's say I was 21, just so for the sake of the story, but I was at a party and I was 21 and drinking a little bit and a lot. And someone had some and I wanted to be cool. My cousin and I both thought we'd be cool, take a little dip. And about 15 minutes later, maybe 20 minutes later, just profusely vomiting outside. Ruined the rest of my night. Never had a dip since. My cousin, too, he was right next to me in the flower garden puking. I mean, I have had snooze since then. There's the Randy. But snooze isn't dip. It's like dip light. There's the Randy. It's blacked out, but if you get the one that's not blacked out, the error card, it says Marlboro in the back. All right, Hinkle, I'm sick of looking at your googly eyes. Who gets front and center? Griffey. And I guess we can put Billy up here, even though it's not the one we wanted. Isaac! The marathon is on. What's up, buddy? I'm glad you're here. Strap in. Hold on to your hats. Hinkle is Einhart. Einhart is Hinkle. Skull. Ugh. There's Tram. One of the worst major league coaches in the history of coaches. I think he was our manager the year that we set the record for the worst record. Or something like that. Oh, look at this weird card. You see the pink all over it? That's strange. There's pink all over. What do you make of it? Oh, righty then. What do you make of that? Gave him the snap. That was my name. The Thanos snap was my fantasy, maybe fantasy basketball name last year, and I won. Or maybe it was my football name and I lost. I can't remember. I crushed fantasy basketball. I'm winning this year, or I'm doing really well this year, and I drafted. It was an auction draft, mind you. So I actually had to pay like a high premium for these guys, not just a slot. I drafted Steph Curry. I paid for him. Crazy high price. And he went out, you guys know, he went out right away. He's not playing. I also, and that was like a third of my budget with that one player. I also had DeAndre Ayton. And he's been out. He played one game, I think, and he got busted for PEDs. And now he's back. And through all of that adversity, I'm crushing still. Which is crazy because if you pay like $65 for a guy and he doesn't play, you're going to lose. Like you have almost no chance of winning unless you are the boss and all your other guys are crushing. Yeah, I used to like Jim Carrey back in the day. Not so much anymore. But I loved him. Dumb and Dumber is my favorite comedy of all time. All of the Austin Powers, or not Austin Powers. Ace Ventura. All the Ace Venturas, both of them. Liar, Liar. The Mask. All of them. Could pretty much quote them all. but he's got some major problems nowadays. Happy Gilmore is better. Yeah, Happy Gilmore's probably like my second favorite comedy. Truman Show. I've had better. Oh no, wait, that was Liar Liar. Truman Show, yeah. What? Roan Bear? What? There's no way. How? Oh, John, too bad, man. Yeah, I had 4 fantasy football teams. 3 made the playoffs. I've only have 1 left in the finals now. But one of my fantasy football teams we have been doing for like 15 years or more. And we have keepers, so we have 2 keepers. And we also have, you can trade draft picks. So last year, my team, I had a good team, but I just couldn't buy a win. So I was like, all right, fire sale, selling off my team for draft picks. So I sold off my team. I got a 2nd round pick and a 4th round pick additional. And I also had good keepers from the year before. So I kept David Johnson, which in retrospect, he didn't do good this year, but whatever. He was a good keeper for $1 or whatever, or like a late round pick. And my team, I could not buy a win this year with the additional picks and the good keepers and the number 1 pick overall. So disappointing. He's leaving Milwaukee? Oh. Wow, yeah, somebody's going to be really happy. Hey, there's a spot for you in Detroit, Giannis. Come on. Plenty of room on our roster. You know what? Milwaukee, if you even want to make a trade, we'll throw Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond in. And you know what? Just whoever you want. The whole team, you can have them all. They're all available. There's not a single Detroit team that is worthy of even talking about. The Pistons are garbage. The Tigers are going to be probably the worst team in the league again. The Red Wings are not meeting any of the expectations. The Lions, please. Matt Patricia is the worst head coach. I can't think of one redeeming quality about Matt Patricia. Not one. I even named my fantasy football team. I'll take the under for the Lions season total wins. Wish I would have put about $1,000 on that, but I just staked my reputation on it instead. Turns out I was correct. There's so many packs in these boxes, dude. There's 36 cards per pack. And what? 24 packs. 36 cards per pack. They don't make them like this anymore. Yeah, it lasted. Tigers just signed Zach Godley? Wow. Good job with another pitcher. Like we need pitching. We have no offense. Let's bring in another pitcher. That's all we have is prospects, pitching prospects. Good. Okay, now listen, if their plan is to just trade him at the deadline for some more assets, cool. But if they were thinking about doing that, they should have tried to sign Villar. They should have tried to sign Mazzara. There's just all kinds of guys like that you can sign for cheap and then flip them at the trade deadline for some kind of prospect. So if they were going to do that, they're a little late. Oh, not most of the season, John. They were sucking. Like, Stafford was having an unbelievable season, and then he got hurt. But I predicted the Lions were going to go under, which was like they were projected like 6 wins. I was taking the under, and that's because Stafford had a broken back, and everybody forgot about that. They're just like, the Lions this year. It's like, dude, Stafford's got a broken back. How do you think that's going to play out? Played out the way I thought it would. Also, their defense is maybe the worst defense that we've ever had. It is horrible. Yeah, all these guys on the DL towards the end of the year, they're putting them on the DL to lose. If we were in a playoff race, they wouldn't be on the DL, which I respect the tanking process. I'm all about tanking. I hate the mediocre, like, let's go 8-8. No. You're not, that's like what the Pistons do. They always barely make it into the playoffs or just barely miss the playoffs and get smoked and then don't get a good draft pick. Everybody knows in the NBA you have to get a top 2-3 draft pick to have anybody decent. Yes, every once in a while somebody comes along, Kawhi or whatever. Like there's guys that come along. Michael Redd was a second rounder. He was good for years. But usually it's like a top 3 pick. Patricia is the worst, and I could go on and on about how horrible he is. And this is going to offend some people, but I don't care. How can you respect a man? Okay, these football players, are the biggest, strongest men in the world. How can you respect a short man? Okay, first of all, he's like 5'5". I don't know. He's really short. That in itself, who cares, right? He's also obese. Okay, so there's two. So you're an elite athlete getting screamed at by an obese midget whom he doesn't take care of himself either. He's got a ridiculous like bum's beard, which who cares about a beard, right? But start adding all this together, okay? So he's unkempt. Here's another reason. He demands everybody be prompt and be have good posture and things like that, and he's late to every single meeting. Every single meeting he's late to, but he demands that you're there on time. Okay, number 4, he thinks he's the smartest guy in the room. He thinks he's smarter than everybody else. And then to go on and lose and lose and lose and lose, nobody respects him. Nobody on the team respects him. So they don't play hard for him. They don't buy into the system. So all those things. He keeps a freaking pencil behind his ear. Why? Just because he's a dick. He doesn't use that pencil. He's just trying to look smarter than you. Number 4, he just talks down to everybody. Like I already did number 4 a couple times. But, yeah, he talks down to everybody like he's smarter than them. Ooh, I came from the Patriots system on the Patriots. It's like, okay. So here's another one. You think you're a defensive genius. That's why we hired him, because he's some kind of a defensive genius. And we have the worst defense ever. And spent all of our free agent money on defensive players. Is that a Smoltz rookie? A Smoltz rookie. Smoltz. It is a Smoltz rookie. Going on a stand. Got sidetracked by Smoltz, my Patricia rant. I don't like Patricia at all. He could get run over for all I care. But also, he never gives a straight answer to anything. Never. Ask him a question about anything, and he'll just sidestep it and dance around and never. You could be like, hey, Matt, what'd you have for lunch? And he'd be like, what didn't I have for lunch? And you'd be like, I mean, you got some of it in your beard still, so you had a hoagie, because there's a meatball in your beard, Matt. We're just we're just taking it day by day. It's like, dude, there's a meatball in your beard, Matt. We're gonna look week to week, day to day. We're just gonna go out there and we got a lot of stuff to work on. I don't like him at all. I also don't like the fact that he gets carted around on a golf cart all over the place. I know he blew out his something or other this year, but it's just a bad look. You know, you can't even walk from place to place. It's just a bad look. I can't think of one redeeming quality about the man. The only thing that he does that I respect is he gives charity to the military or something like that. So I like that, but everything else is horrible. The Lions, the Detroit Lions, the worst franchise in the history of football. And that's not, I don't know if you can even argue that. Maybe the Browns. But the Lions, whew. I'd rather watch like two skunks fighting in a field of human excrement. That's all I could come up with. Yeah, Bengals are bad too, but I don't know. Just, I'm sure someone can pull up some numbers, but the Lions have got to be the worst franchise in the history of the NFL. Whoa. Just caught me off guard. Wow. McDaniels in Denver. Yeah, everybody just takes on... They just take on expatriates coaches, and they're like, this is going to be our savior. And then you put them in, and you realize, oh, it was all Belichick and Brady, and you matter at none. You don't matter at all. You were just a guy standing there. Like, McDaniels is supposedly an offensive genius, whatever. But what happens is these douchebags go from the Patriots to another organization, and they think that their shit doesn't stink. And nobody likes that. Nobody likes that. Have a little humility, you know? Like, get to know your guys and earn the respect. Don't demand it without it being earned. You know, last year it started out and he was running his guys into the ground. And right off the bat, new head coach Matt Patricia is running all his players into the ground. Overworked them. So then in the preseason they were all exhausted and they didn't get off to a good start. They had a horrible year last year. They lost their very first game in the Patricia tenure to a rookie QB and the Jets. And we have a veteran QB, and you know, it's like, and a better team all around. And I don't know. There's so many things wrong with Matthew Patricia and Bob Quinn and the entire Lions organization. From the tippy top down to the very bottom. Void. Yeah, I got, this is the one I got. I think I just heard something, and it might be baseball cards. Is there someone at the door, Bear? Let me go check and see if my baseball cards came. No cards yet. They've got to be here because I know they were sent out. They came from Chicago and they got shipped out 2 days ago, so they got to be here today. Because usually when I order things from Chicago, they show up sometimes next day. Priority mail. It's right around the corner. $4:00. Time for clue number 3. I'll give everybody just a moment to get your pen and your paper. Clue number 3. Coming your way. Here is the music muted. Are you ready? Is everybody ready? Here we go. Clue number 3 for the giveaway is goat. GOAT, goat. The third clue. For anybody that just joined the stream, I'm giving away 4 words in a phrase. You have to email me the phrase. And the last word is going to have a number assigned to it. So if you think you know what it is, you don't. You don't. Academic, you don't. No. King Arthur. Easy, guys. You think you know. You think you know. But you don't. Here's another one here's a little something I wanted to bring up to everybody. Everybody says his name differently. Biggio, Biggio, Biggio. Is it a hard G? Is it a soft G? How about the I? How do you say the I? I mean, I've heard announcers in the same game say it a different way twice. Now, for his son, Kevin Biggio. Kevin Biggio. How the hell do they say it? I watched the whole highlight thing. Kevin Biggio. When I was growing up, it was Biggio. But now it's Kevin Biggio is how they're saying it. So, but that's his rookie too, right? Yeah. I think so. Yeah, that's his rookie. What a great set this is. Look at all these good cards you can get out of here. Got a whole pile of them. A pile of crushers. We stand together, united as one. Forward on we go. Yeah, the last clue is going to have a number assigned with it. So if you think you know the answer beforehand and you try to jump the gun, it's not going to be right. Also, there has to be a specific word in the subject that I haven't told you yet. So the subject has to be specific too. So all the rules for the contest are you got to be a subscriber to the website, strikerbreaks.com, which is free. Just put your email address in basically. And also the YouTube page. I will check too. And I'm going to give you a subject to put in the email. Send it to strikerbreaks.com or the1striker@gmail.com. And you're going to have to give me the phrase with the number. So the last clue is going to have a number with it, just so nobody can jump the gun. And then you win. The first person to email me the answer will win the Lindor X, the Tatis X, and the Tatis special card, along with some of the schmancies that we've opened along the way. Tricky, yes. Hopefully not too confusing or tricky, because sometimes when I think of these contests and things like that, it's too convoluted, and I tried to make this one doable. I've got a Jeff Reardon auto out of Archives. Fun stuff. These ones definitely have these ones smell a little different. They're strong. Dragon, you don't know the number, buddy. because I don't even know the number. I haven't even came up with it yet. It's not going to be 23. It's going to be like 814-923-4684-581211121. I'm only going to say it once. Just kidding. It's not going to be that long. But it will be something that I don't know of yet. It's not going to be that long, King Arthur. It's just going to be one number, most likely. Unless I get some people jumping the gun, I might make it like a 2-digit number or something. Or 3, I don't know. Just going to play it by ear. Just go with the flow. That's how this whole channel came to be. Just ride the wave. Nothing was really planned. It just happened, and here we are. 2,200 subscribers later. Thank you, all of you. I can't believe I have 2,200 subscribers. I never thought one person would watch me. It's because of you guys that this is happening right now. So, props to you. It's all about you. Oh, you're one number off, Bobzilla. Sorry. Better luck next time. Your subscriber number? That'd be funny. I don't know how you can even find that. Somehow King Arthur knew what subscriber number he was. I don't know how to find that out. But King Arthur's an OG. Remember when Brady Anderson hit 51 home runs? I don't. Was he just full of juice? Full of juice. Are we going to get any more Ken Griffey Jr. rookies? What have you missed? Oh, just some mockery of old school baseball players. A little bit of Randy Johnson action. Billy Ripken minus the obscenities. Oh, only 50? 50 is a pretty good number. Elite. It's a pretty nice Griffey, too, as far as the centering. It's perfectly centered left to right. There's a little bit of rough cut action on that side, but it looks really thick on the bottom, but they all look that way. Oh, no hate, Whip. It's no hate. It's just hilarious to make fun of him. His name's Yusei Kikuchi. That's all you need, but the fact that he sucks is also hilarious, and people like collect his card. So there's 2 reasons. Also, the very first redemption card that I got was a Kikuchi redemption. So that sucked. And I wanted the Hank Aaron autograph out of the Topps Finest, and instead I get a Kikuchi redemption. You know, so I just started mocking him from that point forward. Also, there's a dirty rumor that his dad cut his hair to disown him from the family. Got a Rusty Kuntz in the mail the other day. Excellent. The more you know. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, if Kikuchi turns it around, he'll probably go from being the guy that you cannot speak of to my favorite player. I judge people on production. Yeah, he's got an old school family. That was Roan Bear's observation. Whoa! How can you find that out, King Arthur? That's crazy. I'd like to see that list. All about baseball. You got to be a subscriber to the website, strikerbreaks.com. It's free. Just, fill out the form, whatever. And then I'm giving words to a phrase away. It's a 4-word phrase. So this stream is going to be divided into quadrants. There's 4 quarters. And each quarter I'm giving away a grand prize. You got to put the 4-word phrase together and then email it to me with a particular subject. And the first person to send it my way wins the prize. And then we'll start over. Do it all again. Do it live. The stink of these are starting to make me a little nauseous. Yeah. I liked it at first, but now not so much. King Arthur's an analytics genius. Well, see, now it smells more like... It smells like, okay, so the comic book comparison is still there. So instead of like a 60s comic book, it smells like a 50s comic book. One that is turning tan, like the pages have turned tan. But so then you take that smell and you take a big old dip for your first time after you ate like 6 slices of pizza and drink maybe like a half a fifth of vodka or whiskey. Whiskey. So then you take your big dip, your first one ever, and then whatever comes out of your gut onto the floor, you wipe the comic book, you smear it around in that, and then that's kind of what it smells like. Grandpa's old caravan? No, a little worse than that. Because like it's not the old person smell, it's the old paper smell. And it's starting to get into my lungs. It's really making me nauseous now. I gotta wash this smell down with a claw, I think. I know, I tried to paint you a picture. Oh, what a smiley guy. I like him. Look how smiley he is. He looks like a kind soul. Yeah, I try to paint a picture with my words. Sometimes they don't formulate as fast as I would like them to. But that's okay. You get it. I can't wait to wipe this board off. There's so much. Ugh. You gotta see how much yuck there is. Can you see all the yuck? Ugh. A lot of yuck. Last pack! Cat Lady Hoarder House. Maybe, but not as much pee in there. More vomit than pee. I know, it's hard. So since my chat stopped working, I can't look down. Like normally I can look down in my phone, see the cards, and see the chat. But the chat always stops working after like 45 minutes or something. So now I have to look to the left, and I miss the players if I'm scrolling through and I glance to the left to look at the chat. Yeah, do you guys remember when I opened those packs of cards and they were all moldy? It's not quite that smell, but it's pretty close. Because the mold had a more, like, this is a dry, it's a dry, like, the particulate gets into you. You breathe it in. Ugh. All right, I gotta stop thinking about breathe through my mouth. I'm breathing in particles. It's a good time for the last pack. I think you can just scroll all the way down baseball. It's like a subscribe form on the homepage. Scroll all the way down. I think that's how it works. I've never subscribed personally. Another Dante with that baseball juice oozing out of him. Tony Gwynn. It's over. Thank God. Okay. I'm going to keep Ken, Randy, Billy. You guys get Nolan, Mark, I keep Craig, the rookies. You guys get Barry. And these. Okay, so these are going into the giveaway pile. No, I don't make any money off the site, King Arthur. The only reason I like having people subscribe because like maybe once a month I'll send out an email if I have something like a new break or something, but it's just good to have like anybody's email address that subscribes in case I'm doing something special. I can get a hold of you guys. Send out an email, although I rarely do. Why are all these guys okay? So the Nolan, the Bo, the Roger, put all these ones in. Giveaway pile. What do we got? We've got 45 minutes for some more stuff to include into this round's giveaways. Let me dig up some good stuff. Yeah, I'm going to do, hopefully I can do Bowman's Best and Jumbo tonight, but I don't know if it hasn't came in the mail yet, and it's getting a little late. So I don't know. Like I told the story earlier, the guy I ordered it from, so I ordered it on Tuesday, and he lives like 2 states away. So it should take 1 to 2 days to get here, priority mail. Dude texted me, hey, call me back. It was from some weird number. And I was like, I thought it might have been from him. So I called him back, and he said, oh, hey, I wanted to make sure you were real. I'm like, what? Yeah. What do you mean? I'm a real person. He's like, oh, okay, because I've had problems in the past with people ordering online and then sending and then they don't give me the money or something. Like, I don't. Yeah, dude. So I don't know if I'm going to get the cards in time because he held them back thinking that I was a bot or not real or something like that. If I get them in the next few minutes or by the end of the day, I guess, I have everything ready to go so we can do that break. But if I don't, then maybe we can do it. Like maybe they'll come tomorrow. If they don't come tomorrow, we might have to wait till Monday. But we'll see. It's 4:19 here. 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in these parts. Okay. I'm going to do one of these because I'm pretty anxious to open up one of these. And I'll Really, there's only like a handful of players I'm looking for, so I will include some cards into the giveaway bin from this for sure. Nope, Eastern Standard. And we are T-minus 40 minutes away from 5 o'clock, and you know what that means. Take off your bra. Let's drink a claw. There should be a Chinese player in there? Whoa. Have you guys opened any of these? These USA ones? And when did they come out? Card Shop guy's been trying to sell me on them. He likes them. I can't wait to restart my phone so I can get the chat back. Not an acceptable weekend drink. Weekdays only? Or what? What do you mean? There's Chinese writing on basketball cards. Yeah, but Roan Bear, they sold out to the Chinese, man. You know all about that though, so. They'll literally do anything for China. Yeah, I'm just hands and wrist attached to a robot, and it's AI. This is all AI voice. These aren't real hands even, they're just synthetic. You know what it is it's real skin over a metal exoskeleton, or no, a metal skeleton made of adamantium. It's just really future technology stuff. I can't even get into the details. It's a combination of Terminator and Wolverine. It's as good as it gets. Specially made just to handle baseball cards with fine precision. Bras are off? Okay, good. You know what? I have male Siri on my voice. It's funny that you brought that up. I prefer male Siri. Male Siri. You can't even say male Siri. It's a hard 2 words to say in a row. I have to wipe this off. Get the filth out of here. Hold on. Does anybody else use male Siri? Nina! Stopping by for a while. Awesome to see you. We just finished looking for the F-Face card. And we found one, but it had the black box. There we go. You use British Siri? Oh, maybe I should use British Siri too. That sounds fun. Is there an Australian Siri? That'd be even better. Good eye, Stryker. Turn left up here. What about this? What about this for the giveaway cards? There we go. Oh, she's a little back heavy. Have to do. Carroll's in the set? Yeah, I'm looking for Bobby Witt, Riley Green, Corbin Carroll. Is Abrams in here? A lint roller? Yeah, maybe. That thing works pretty good. believe it or not. Bodie, what do you predict out of this, Bodie? Bloody hell! Driving right into a pond! I probably would. I'd probably drive right into a lake if just blindly following my GPS. 5 packs is all. What is it? Something's weird with it. Oh, it opens. That's why. It opens like that. Okay. School's out forever. Male Siri, yeah. No Hira in this one, Bodie. Good call. Because that would have not happened at all. You better think about who's in this set. Hi. Yeah, I got some stuff for you. Got some stickers for you. Which ones do you want? They're all stickers. Do you want them all? Okay, here, take all of that one. I want this one because it says Padres. You're welcome. Mm-mm. There's probably one in there, though.
I got a train ticket for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
Got to keep the Padres one. But she gets the rest. Oh, hello, Jeff's daughter. Hello to you, too. I hope you're well. Put the little Padres sticker somewhere. Maybe right here. My daughter gave me a train ticket. I got to get this stack of base 89 Fleer out of here. It's making me nauseous. Oh, thank you. I try to be a good daddy. Finally out of work, JP? Well, time to relax. Kick off your shoes. Take off your bras. Let's drink some claws. You know, loosen up a bit. You could also drop your drawers and then have some claws, but I don't know. It doesn't sound as fun. There's so many base cards of this. So many. Any Cubs hits lately? Well, I only opened up that one box so far, but I'll show you the best one. It's the best one we got. Calvin Schiraldi. Okay, maybe I should just burn these so they don't smell up the place anymore. Start a fire with Kikuchi cards and then throw these 89 Fleers in there. All right, so there's one auto per pack. I don't know who you can get. I've never looked at the checklist. So I'm just really looking for Bobby Witt, Riley Green, I don't know if you can get Adley, like any of the top, some of my top guys. We'll see. It's nice and it's a nice thick pack. It's a good size pack right here. I like it. Oh, any Cubs hits since I've started collecting? Yeah, probably this is not the greatest one or anything, but probably the best one I got was a Chris Bryant poster topper. It's not really a card. It was a poster out of Heritage. I think it was Heritage. They had the box toppers, the different box toppers you can get, and the posters they're low numbered. I think there's only like 250 of them maybe, or maybe even less. Maybe only 50 of them. Can't remember. But yeah, I know that doesn't really count, but five auto and a relic. Let's see. We'll see what we can get. Will Wilson. Oh, I recognize this guy. Braden Shoemake. I'll just put the guys I recognize in a pile. Oh, C.J. Abrams. It's a good one. Well, Rob, I'll have to spy around my collection, see what I can find. 2019 checklist. Okay, here's something. I guess my daughter didn't want Darnell Coles in the sticker pile. Wow, that is a really thick card. So it's just a couple of base cards, and then you get the thick one. Who's it going to be? Jared Kelly. Man, these patches are phenomenal. Look at that. 7 of 24. That's a beautiful 3-color patch. A little sticker auto. Jared Kelly, 7 of 24. Wow. All About Baseball says, I went to Sox Fest last year and actually met Luis Robert and Nick Madrigal in person. Nice. Did you get any autos from them? Get a little graph? What a sweet relic you can get out of these. These I think these boxes are only like $40 a piece. You did. Nice. Darnell looked like he dabbled in meth. These cards, oh geez, where did I get them? Oh, would you believe me if I told you I don't remember? I buy cards from so many different places, it'd blow your mind. Oh, where did I get these? I can narrow it down to either Blowout or David Adams or Steel City. One of those three. That's as good as I can do. So this is something. What is this? This is some kind of special card. It's got to be longevity. But I don't recognize him. Got a baseball and a bat sign. That's cool. Yeah, these are clean looking. All right, John, I'll catch you later, man. We'll be here. Dave. What's up, Dave? Nice of you to join us. Glad you're here. Okay. Have you ever opened these cards, Dave? These are pretty sweet. The USA cards. You get 5 autos or memorabilia cards or both per box. company. I like Bowman the best, but that's kind of a Topps company, if that's what you mean. Jared Klinick is a top guy. Seth Beer. Recognize. Brendan Malone. No. Okay, here we go. Here's the good stuff. Another Seth Beer. Whoa! This must have been what Roan Bear was talking about. Yoshiaki Watanabe. Yoshiaki Watanabe. Either way, look at it. There's the logo right on there. With his Japanese... That's a sweet autograph. I actually really like that. Watanabe. Yeah, but there's an A in there. Watanabe. Oh. Yeah, that auto in Japanese is sweet. What if this is like the best? Oh, look, it's numbered too. 10 of 13. That's pretty snazzy. There's some low numbered stuff in here. No wonder Card Shop Guy likes this stuff so much. Longevity, Seth Beer. Keep the longevity cards in a pile. I'm digging these. I'm glad I got them. I was a little apprehensive, but the 5 autos is what sold me. Not bad. Can't stop looking at that crazy autograph. Like, did he sneak a letter in there? Is that 02 or something? Sleeving it up. Watanabe. Yeah, $40 for 5 autos. Imagine if any of these guys end up being good. Their cards will go up. Some of them are probably worth something already. They're so low numbered out of 13. There's got to be people that collect these cards. Oh, there's all the odds. But of course they don't. No, they don't tell you the odds. That's why Panini is sneaky. What's this number on the back? Oh. GC 319. Is that... What? You need my train ticket back? Oh, okay. My daughter needs the ticket back. Here's one last look at it. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, release date, March 13th.
When you're done with your break, tomorrow morning we're gonna play train, okay?
Okay.
And now we're gonna play it today, okay?
Alrighty. Rob says, I just started collecting like a few weeks ago and have about 10 to 15 different Vlad cards. That's a nice collection right off the bat, man. I mean, going back and looking at my collection, he really doesn't have that many different cards, especially if you're just, say you narrow it down to just Topps. He really doesn't have that many different cards. Because it started with Topps Finest. So he's got Series 2, Finest. He's got a rookie card in Bowman Chrome. He's got that no-numbered card in Series 2, but the actual rookie is an update. Heritage High Number. Archives. Clearly Authentic. What else? So there's really not that many, you know. There's, of course, different ones within the set. Oh, that's a different Abrams. He looks like he's getting ready to throw like a girl. No offense to girls, but doesn't he? Jake McCarthy. Don't recognize. Andrew Vaughn, one of the top dudes. And Mice. Excellent. PC Mice. I PC Mice. I've only got about like 4 or 5 of his cards. I mean, he doesn't even have rookie cards out yet. Okay, looks like we got another auto here underneath of this. Brennan Malone long. Know if you guys see any of these cards that you want me to add to the giveaways, if not all of them. I'm gonna keep the Carol and that one for sure. giveaway pile. That's a sweet card. I'll put it in the giveaway box. And I'm going to keep the Mize. But all these other ones are up for grabs. I'm keeping Abrams too. You guys can have Vaughn. I'll just put the good ones in because I don't know how many cards I can fit in the packages. Are there any good ones in here even? I don't recognize. Put the Vaughn in there. Seth Beer. Kalenic. Shoemake. And then these fancy ones. That one's fancy too. Coffee? Nah. I don't need coffee. I need claw. Bowman's best break. I'm not sure if it's going to happen today. I'm still waiting to get the cards. If I get the cards in the mail, we'll do it tonight. But they haven't came yet, and it's getting late. But usually the UPS guy doesn't get here till between 4 and 5. This time of year, sometimes it's even later. It might not be till like 8 o'clock. UPS's came real late before. Here, you guys have this one too. Here, I'm gonna keep this one. That was too cool. Sorry, I gotta keep a little something. You guys can have this one. Fourth clue coming your way soon. What is this? Oh, it's a Nolan Gorman. Numbered to 99. That's pretty sweet. Put that one in the giveaway box. And the auto. Are there 2 autos? Nope. Numbered to 10, Jackson Phillips. Red auto. 17U national team. Wow. Numbered to 10. Look at that. Oh, I didn't get any Bowman Sapphire. The Bowman Draft Sapphire. I tried. Let me tell you, I tried, man. I was sitting there. I was on the page when it was available, just reloading, trying to buy, reloading. The page kept failing over and over and over again. Yeah, supposedly that's a full auto. But it's not the best. Did anybody else here get any Bowman Draft Sapphire? Yeah, locked up. I mean, I was on there just trying over and over and over and over. It didn't happen, though. You got 3 boxes? How'd you get it, 1 cent? Are you a member of the Montgomery Club? Montgomery Club, yeah. I didn't get in on the Montgomery Club early enough for this year's, or maybe it was the 2020 that they were selling. It was all sold out by the time I got there, which I wish I would have got in on because I really want to get some of the Sapphire stuff. But what are they selling it for now in the secondary market? The draft Sapphire. 120. was cost like $40 a box. So they're trying to triple on that. Blowout has them for $129. Man, that would have been sweet to get in on, because I definitely would have done a break with you guys and not charged you like they are. Okay, well, it's getting to be the time for the new and last clue. The final clue coming your way in just a moment. Stay tuned. Nina with a $10 super chat. Stryker Breaks is the grand slam of breaks. Thank you, Nina. You're the greatest. I appreciate all the super chats, which I haven't brought up. I know it's plastered on the screen there, but the super chats will help pay for this 12 hours of breaking, which is incredibly expensive. So I appreciate any super chats you guys send me. Very nice. You don't have to, though. Just hang out, have a good time, crack some jokes, win some free stuff. That's what it's all about. All right, here we go. I'm going to go over the rules one last time in this quarter. So what I'm doing is I'm giving away the following. In each quarter of the stream, giving away the Advent Tatis. They only made 900 and something of these. The Tatis X, sealed, brand spanking new, with a chance to get different autos, Tatis, etc. And the Lindor X, sealed, brand new collection. In order to win this, you have to complete the 4-word phrase. I've been giving one clue away about every 45 minutes or so. 3 clues have been given away so far. The final one is coming right now, and there will be a number attached to it. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to email me the phrase in the correct order with the number, and the subject needs to be just Q1. Just put Q1 in the subject. That way I know what it's for. The final word to the phrase is Cobb. C-O-B-B. Cobb. Send it in an email to strikerbreaks.com, or I'm sorry, the1striker@gmail.com. You got to be a member of the website, Stryker Breaks. It's free. Just put your info in there. And to the website and to the YouTube page. Got it? I'll let you know when a winner comes through. In the meantime, I'm going to shut this stream down. I'm going to start up a brand new one. So all 52 of you who are watching right now, I'm shutting this stream down, and I'm going to start a new one up for the new fresh quarter so that I can reload Streamlabs and all that kind of stuff. So be prepared. You'll be getting a notification in just a minute. And hopefully I will have the winner by then. And if not, it might take longer for everybody to piece it together. I know some people have been hanging out the whole time. So this one will probably go through. And also, you cannot win twice. I want a new person to win every one. So, good luck. And let's see. I don't really know how to shut this thing down.